Okay. Okay. I did say I was going to share a bit more about the my what do you call it? My method to climbing, I guess. And one of the biggest parts of me being able to, climb, the thing that helps me the most as an old head is VOD reviewing, like VOD reviewing better players and just emulating and kind of like, being like, why did they do that? Why did they do that there? Okay. So I'm spectating here. Okay. Through video, through YouTube, not video. And barcode on Hulk. At the time of this VOD, I think it's a couple weeks old, but at the time of this, he was like ranked 2 on the leaderboard. So I'm gonna watch his POV. I'm gonna treat it as if I'm doing personal VOD reviews. So I'm just gonna pause whenever there's something noteworthy and then talk about it. I usually take notes, but I'll talk about it just so you guys can see like my thought process. Okay.
Timelines are merged again? I wonder which version of me will
Okay, I guess he's warming up. God damn.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Right off the bat, I'm feeling that I don't use this enough, but I definitely need to. It's the leap. Like, dude, this guy is constantly leaping. I guess it's free, so we might as well use it. There's no cooldown to it, but I don't use it nearly as much as this guy. Okay. Soldiers, I won't take anymore. Okay. Yo, this is a crazy fight to have this early. Like, the area hasn't even unlocked yet, and this guy's already, like, fighting. Like, he's scrapping. God damn. He already lost Hulk, and he's on BB already, but holy shit. That was crazy. I don't fight enough, I feel. It's a little loud.
I need assistance. So,
one thing I notice about like higher elo Hulk players is that they're very comfortable being brute. Like they'll just walk up and fight as if they're DPS. And yeah, as you saw there, he fought with his DPS a bit. There was like 3 of them there fighting with Bucky on the side, and that took out their Bucky, which gave their team like more breathing room. But just working together with the team a bit more, I feel like playing a dive. Sometimes I get locked in this identity of just having to be in the enemy backline, and I don't always have to do that. This is nice. And he's back as Hulk already because he's fucking fighting forever. Oh my god, this is huge. What the heck? Right there, he just took out like the Hela, and he took out what's her face right away. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name, but he took her out right out of the game for a bit. He's already desyncing their timers and just buying his team more time. It's just time and space that they keep buying. Like every single high elo tank, high elo Hulk player, it's just time and space. What I noticed the most is that he's utilizing like more like technical side. He's utilizing these short jumps, these hops, if you will, as like just gap closers against people who are trying to get away from him. And then he's utilizing these longer jumps to either close an immense amount of gap, which is crazy by the way, or to just escape, right? Those are 2 different hops that I don't do. I don't use it enough. Like this right here, this is probably me. Yeah, I fucked that up too. Ooh, right here where he's hiding from like, and not just soaking up a bunch of damage because he's another tank. I don't do this shit enough. Like he's using the terrain to kind of chill out, heal up for a bit before he goes in. And look, his meter's already charged fully. He's ready to dive. Okay, let's push back, and he's back in there already. He's punching the air a lot, but I guess it doesn't matter because you're Hulk. Uh-oh. 200 health, free shield, and he's back up. ILO Hulks are also very hyper aware of like where the cover is, where their healers are, and where the healing like the healing stuff is. So I definitely don't study maps enough, but I think just watching this guy, I need to be like in customs, just studying the maps and trying to memorize where these healing spots are. This is dope. This is very dope.
Like the air.
So cool.
He's back with his team for a bit. Also important to know when to like pull back. Like I see him, he'll go in and then he'll look at his health, even if it's 300. If he's not gaining any value from soaking up all that damage, he's just gonna back off. Like I don't do that enough. I just stand there like a dumbass, or I even try to dive even deeper instead of just cooling off for a bit. He's alive for so long, and he's such a problem because he does that.
Like the air.
He's back in the back line. Manta's getting pressed.
Like
This was beautiful. He coordinated that dive with his Magneto and his Bucky,
like
or his Winter Soldier. And that's like the highest value. He didn't even really do anything aside from just taking up space and pressing the Mantis. But him doing that and simultaneously with the big ults from Bucky and Magneto allowed him to win this.
Like the air.
Just off this dive. This is so good. And he's back with his team. Look how disciplined he is. This is amazing. What's he trying to do here?
They're coming up ahead.
He's shielding off of cooldown, basically. And he's diving. There's so much value off that. Like, he notices when the enemy isn't paying attention to him, and he abuses that. He abuses that so much. He made them pay with their lives for ignoring him.
Like the
He's
air.
such a big problem.
Like the air. Like the air.
Yeah, see, that was like a high hop just to gain like rounds.
Like the air.
Yeah, this guy he's so good at how he's so good. And just like that, they won the first round. They wasn't even close in that first spot. Holy. It'd be interesting to see how like he carries this on to the next one. We are spectating the wrong person. Come on, chat.
30 seconds.
It's the air.
Let me skip around a bit.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Pretty out there. I always struggle on this map as Hulk, low-key. So it's nice to see somebody do it right. This is one of the benefits of VOD reviewing so much. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Wait, what? Let me go back a bit.
Like the air. Like
Hold
the
up.
air.
Like right off the bat here, he takes space and makes him pay a fee for stepping up. Look. Utilizing that right click. Wall grab into their backline. Shield backs up. Isolates his Magneto for a bit and disappears again. And he's back in there. And it's important to know he's getting like the pocket of fucking hell right now. His health is always topped up. He hasn't even had to use his ulti yet. It'll be interesting to see him actually use it.
Mission area is yours.
My goodness. Infinite pressure, just infinite pressure here. Oh, Happens to the best of us. I guess that happens to the best of us. Skip around a bit. Let's see this retake. Retake on this map is pretty difficult sometimes, but let me see how he does it on Hulk. He hasn't rage swapped. He hasn't really changed his playstyle for the most part. He's just calm and composed. This is art. This is beautiful. Instantly targeting healers and DPS, pulling them right before he goes into BB, which would be catastrophic surrounded by the enemy. He goes Mega Hulk or Giga Hulk. That's amazing. Ooh. That's another thing I've seen. That's another thing I've seen with a lot of people. So they don't use the Q for the Hulk, like Mega Hulk. They use, or Monster Hulk. They use they prioritize the Gamma Burst because the cooldown is insane. Like it's a 1 second cooldown when you're Monster Hulk versus an 8 second cooldown when you're.
This is the benefit.
It's a ridiculous difference. So they'll Gamma Hulk, they'll Monster Hulk, and then they'll spam Gamma Burst and just do infinite amount of damage. Like I think the damage is like 125 or something when you're Monster Hulk, and you can do that every second.
This is the benefit.
I understand it now. Like this is why. Like look at that. Boom. Dead. So that ulti is super important. You can't be fucking up that ulti. You can't be using that randomly. You gotta be smart about it. Okay, now they're keeping him at bay here. Strong defense to good offense. Pressing a bit. Instantly in the back line. Just held so much pressure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I understand why this guy's ranked 2. Like, amazing player. Probably the reason why BB's always banned. And just like that, they took control perfectly. I wonder how often that healing thing comes up. This guy's got the timing on it down, and I just feel like I don't. I think it might be 15 seconds, maybe a bit less. Good shield there. He's at 68 already. He's almost full health. A high jump. Oh my god. Yo, he's the only one on point right now. Hold up. Uh-oh. He's BB. Yeah, I know. That's a bad spot to be BB'd in.
This is the benefit.
Back out there. 72 to 47. Let's see what he does here. It's pulled in. W shields. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. They're scared of him. Does he Mega here? He's in Monster Hulk. Something he does very well is like he takes note of how many people are down on their team and how like when they're gonna spawn. Like I don't know how many times I've gotten like a 4K or a 3K and I just stood back and waited for their spawn timers. This guy abuses the fact that they're all spawning and he presses them and tries to catch them off guard, which is insane. This is why he wins so many games. Like you can't even leave the spawn without a Hulk being in your face. Like look at this shit. Look at this shit.
This is the benefit.
Look at him. He's Mega now. Like he's got 4 people on him in their spawn. Even if he dies here, his team still wins the game because these people cannot leave the base. Look at that shit. And that clap. Oh my god. Like he's all about just maximizing value. This is just pure class. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I learned a lot. Like, I learned a lot, and I reinforced a lot of like, you know, ideas that I had about how to play Hulk properly, effectively. Right? This is the benefit of VOD reviewing. I just learned a bunch of new information, a bunch of new tech that I didn't even consider. And I've basically been able to adopt this guy's playstyle because I took notes on it, and I'm going to practice it.
This is the benefit
in my games now. I would say one of the big things, a couple of the big things that I picked up from this VOD is he uses the terrain, like the shit on the map, very well. The block incoming damage, and a lot of the like stuff in the way act as a shield for him. So it's an extra shield for him to regen his health and to, you know, soak up some damage for him. He doesn't need it. Gamma Burst, I haven't been using the Gamma Burst on Monster Hulk as effectively as I should. This guy, like, that Gamma Burst is insane. 120 damage every time you use it, and a cooldown of 1 second is absolutely ridiculous. Right? I don't know if it's going to get changed soon, but that's definitely something to abuse. You can kill like 2 people with like 4 claps. That's insane. Right, that's one thing I gotta use. And just he mixes up with his leap, he mixes up, you know, the different type of jumps that he does. Mid-fight, pre-fight as an engage, or post-fight as a disengage, right? He'll use short, long, and high jumps interchangeably. And I just don't jump enough in general on Hulk. And that's something I gotta use. Gotta use a short jump as a dash to cover ground. I gotta use long jumps to cover like either long engages or long disengage. Right? And then like high jumps, dude. This guy's aiming, his aim with high jumps are insane. He's able to take down like fucking Iron Man, Storm's Hellas. Like, you can take all of them down if you know how to aim that high jump well. So I definitely got to practice that to become more depth. And yeah, those are the main points I'm going to take away from this particular VOD. There's definitely a lot more, and I'm sure you guys probably see more. But this is kind of the gist of what I do on a day-to-day basis when I'm you know, climbing or trying to get better arrival. A little update right now. Kind of stuck gold, not stuck gold. I dipped my toe in gold. Haven't really been playing that much. I've been playing more. Been doing more Kovacs. Just practicing my aim, dialing it in because I feel like that's an issue right now. Kovacs and quick play for now, but I'll be back on the grind soon enough. The goal is diamond by the end of this season, and I think we're making pretty good time. All right, that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.